and welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so nice to see you here this evening. Quickly, I'm Hank Phillip Ryan, your host for this evening. And just quickly, I'm the USA Today bestselling author of 13 thrillers, including the new standalone, The Psychological, The First to Lie, which was just nominated for the Mary Higgins Clark Award, and The Murder List, which won the Anthony Award for Best Novel of the Year. And I will take this moment to show you the very first bound manuscript of Her Perfect Life, which comes out in September. Robin is applauding, thank you. Karen is applauding, thank you. This is the first time anybody's ever seen a real book of it, so I'm very happy with that. So first, let me introduce you to our wonderful authors for this evening. Emily Carpenter is here. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Hi. Emily Carpenter writes Southern Gothic suspense books that delve into the spooky, the supernatural, and the romantic. Her newest book is Reviving the Hawthorne Sisters. She lives in Georgia with her family, one old dog, and one 8-week-old puppy, and you should ask her about little cute Ivy, who's locked away somewhere right now, so she doesn't come out. Is that the deal?
She's with the dog sitter.
That's
my
great.
son.
Your son. Very good. Very good. Steph Cha. Hi, Steph. Welcome.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Of course, we love it. Is the author of Your House Will Pay, winner of the Los Angeles Times Book Prize and the California Book Award. She's a critic whose work has appeared in the Los Angeles Times, USA Today, and the Los Angeles Review of Books, where she served as noir editor, and is the current series editor of the Best American Mystery and Suspense Anthology. So you'll want to ask her about that. Very, very exciting. A native of the San Fernando Valley, she lives in Los Angeles with her family. Welcome, Steph. New York Times bestselling author Joshilyn Jackson. Hey, Joss.
Hey.
Writes page-turning domestic suspense that revolves around women's issues and faith and justice issues, making her work perfect for book club discussions or beach read escapes. Her current book is the diabolically entertaining Never Have I Ever, and her brand new book, coming April the 6th, so you'll hear about it here first, is the novel of suspense Mother May I, which Megan Miranda called chilling and hauntingly written. So congratulations on the new book, and I know you have lots of news. Jessica Strawser, welcome, Jess.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Of course. Jessica Strawser first made her name in publishing as chief editor at Writer's Digest magazine, and then became a novelist herself with her 2017 debut, Almost Missed You. All of her novels are popular book club picks, and her fourth title, A Million Reasons Why, about two strangers linked as half-sisters by a mail-in DNA kit, releases March 23rd. Oh, that's so soon. With a big, beautiful endorsement from Jodi Picoult on the cover. I remember the day that endorsement came through, Jessica. You know, you
Wasn't excited at all.
No, Jess lives in Ohio and I live in Boston, and I heard you yelp all the way, you know, without even a phone. So now that you know all of our authors, we are so glad that all of you are here. Ooh, I just looked so many people. Thank you for coming. It's absolutely great to see you. We will start, as always, with our round of sort of 20 questions, not quite 20 questions. We have these fancy cards that Karen got made for us. Very fancy. So I'm just going to ask you questions in the order that I see you on screen. Otherwise, I'll be horrifically confused. So Joshilyn Jackson.
Yes.
When do you feel the most creative?
4 a.m.
No.
Yes.
Are you sleeping and wake up, or how does that work?
I'm sleeping and I wake up and I can't go back to sleep because things are happening in my brain. And if I go back to sleep, it's bad. I've lost something. Like, it's better to just get up and do it. And sleep when I'm dead.
That's good. Okay, if it seems to work for you, so that's a good thing. Emily Carpenter,
Yes.
high school, love it or hate it, and why?
Oh, I loved it. Because I went to a very small high school and I was a big fish in a little pond. And then I went out into the world and things changed a little bit.
Well, you're a big fish in a big pond. So that all worked out very nicely. Steph Cha, what was your favorite book as a child?
Ooh, the Phantom Toll Booth.
Oh,
love-
yes.
I can't wait to read that with my kids. It's gonna be a few years, but
It's so clever and so funny. That's a great pick. I love that. Jessica Strawser. This is kind of a tough one, but not philosophical, at least. What fictional place would you love to live in?
A fictional place?
Yeah.
What fictional place would I love to live in? Hank, we
I know
talked about this.
I know it's hard. It's hard because Narnia has that Ice Queen and the White Witch or whoever, and the Hobbits in the Hobbit books. I'm not quite sure who you would be.
Yeah.
Agatha Christie, maybe, or
God,
Still
no.
get murdered.
get murdered. People get murdered in Agatha Christie, so that's always hard. And you certainly don't want to live in Cabot Cove because you're toast if you live in Cabot Cove.
Oh, maybe Wonderland from Alice in Wonderland. I fall down rabbit holes every day when I'm supposed to be doing something else. So that would be
Perfect answer. Perfect answer. And now that we know the rules of Wonderland, you'll know to watch out for the Red Queen and don't eat any mushrooms and all that kind of stuff. You'd be fine.
Exactly.
Okay. Joshilyn, is your desk messy or tidy?
It is so tidy.
Uh-huh.
Lies.
Like all of my house,
Yes.
beautifully tidy all the time.
We will see. We will make sure that that's true in the breakout rooms, Josh, because your nose is sort of growing now. Emily Carpenter, what book made you want to be a writer?
Rebecca
Oh,
by Daphne du Maurier.
how so?
Because I think, I don't know, I felt like it had all the elements of what I love to read, and it didn't make me feel that I could sort of rise to its level of excellence in any way, but it was this really captivating story
Great.
that just pulled me in.
And that's what you write. That's what you write too.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different kind of question. What is a good thing that happened to you today?
I took my baby to see the ocean for the first time. We're in We're in Santa Barbara this weekend. It is actually the first time that we've left town in a year. But my father-in-law and his fiance just got vaccinated, just got their second dose. So we came up and they got to spend some time with the baby. And today we walked to the beach.
Wow, that is a high level good thing.
Yeah, it's definitely very different from most days of the last year.
Exactly. Wonderful. Congratulations. Jessica Strawser, which do you like better, writing the first draft or doing revisions?
First draft.
Oh, really? How come?
I do. I think because I was an editor before I was a writer, I can't get out of my own head of just being very serious about the editing process. So the first draft is more where I can get in the zone and write something that is really satisfying to me. It's not very good. And then I have to go back and fix it.
Yeah, but that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
Joss, what is the first thing that you remember writing?
Oh, I don't know. I always wanted to be a writer. Like, I wrote so many novels as a child that my mother published using the Crayola and stapler method that I could not even tell you. I remember the first thing my daughter wrote, it was a novel about a fairy that she also illustrated where, yeah.
Adorable, adorable. She got that from you. Emily,
Yes.
what is the last book you read that made you cry?
Oh, I don't cry a lot when I read books, but I did cry when I read the what is it? The potato peels.
Oh, right, the Guernsey potato peels.
Yes,
Love
that's
to
right.
Very
I don't get that title right, but yeah, it made me bawl. I cried my eyes out.
That's people finding their own team. I love that through books.
Yes.
That was wonderful. Steph Cha, are you a morning person or a night person?
Definitely a night person. And before the kid was born, I would go to sleep regularly at like 4 a.m. Now I go to sleep by like 2 a.m.
You stay up till 4?
Yeah.
Yikes.
On a morning
So now you go to sleep earlier after you had your baby.
Yes.
Okay, that's different. That's different. I love that. And Jessica, finally, you got the last question. Where did you grow up? And do you still live there?
No, I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and now I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, where my parents are still in Pittsburgh, and there's rival NFL teams and the whole 9 yards.
It's more than 9 yards in football.
It's 10 at a time.
No, never. Yeah, exactly. 10 at a time. 10 at a time. That's great. So this will give all of you audience members somewhere to begin with talking to our wonderful, wonderful authors. But since we're all about reading, we asked our authors to bring a book that they would like to recommend to you. So let's go the other way and start with Jessica Strawser. Jessica, what are you recommending and why?
I have to recommend Agatha Arch is Afraid of Everything by Kristen Bear. She's been here, hasn't she?
Not yet, but she will be.
She will be here in the back room. Okay. If you liked Where'd You Go, Bernadette? This is very much the same flavor of book. It's funny, it's irreverent, but it's also really like heartwarming and moving in a way that really sneaks up on you. And I'm looking for anything that makes me laugh right now. So this fits.
That book is hilarious. It's unique and crazy with a voice that just comes out of nowhere. Fantastic. Steph Cha, how about you?
I'm recommending American Spy by Lauren Wilkinson. I neglected to bring the book on this trip, but this is the cover. It's an amazing character-driven spy novel that kind of deals with America's role in the world in this really interesting way, and it's told from the point of view of a mother writing a letter to her 2 children. It's just so good on so many levels, and I think people in this crowd will really dig it.
Fabulous. Thank you. And we will put the names of all of these books in the chat. Remember to open your chat screen so you can see that. And we've also got the fabulous Sarah Sullivan has put up beautiful graphics for us of each book and author. So that's fantastic. Emily, how about you? What are you recommending?
I am recommending Yellow Wife by Sadiqa Johnson. It is wonderful. I'm only about 1/3 of the way into it, so I don't know what's going to happen, but it is about a young enslaved woman. I think she's 17, and in Virginia, 1850s. It's riveting. It pulls you in to a world that is, unimaginable.
Wonderful.
Beautifully written as well.
Yes, I've heard so much about that book. Cannot wait to read it. And finally, Joshilyn Jackson, what are you recommending?
I am recommending Mexican Gothic by
Yes,
Sylvia Moreno Garcia. It is a true Gothic, slow boil. A young socialite goes to check on her cousin who made this kind of advantageous marriage and is now disappeared into this classic ruined mansion. The last third of the book, I kept like having to set it down and be like, but then I couldn't leave it set down. I've given it away like 5 times now. It was probably my favorite book of 2020. And the nice thing about it is like it's a complete page turner, but then you also want to go back and read it a second time because on another level, it's really about colonialism and so much to talk about there. If you have a book club, I loved it.
Perfect. This is great. I always find so many new books at these events. Thank you so much for picking great ones. I know our TBR piles are going up and up and up. Wasn't that fun? We hope you enjoyed that taste of what a backroom session is like. But more fun comes immediately afterward. That's when the audience is broken up into 4 breakout rooms, and each author in turn visits each room. We'd love to show you what a breakout session is like, because those relaxed face-to-face conversations between best-selling authors and readers are the hallmark of backroom events. But breakout sessions are never recorded because what's said in the back room stays in the back room.